We're on the road, loaded up and trucking, eastbound. Well, actually, northbound. Yep.
Not in the biblical sense, but yeah.
Hold on a second.
We can't hold on. We're live on the air, caller.
My fiance is having issues.
Oh boy. What was then? Anyways, all right. I guess we'll call you when we get a little bit closer. We don't.
Oh, this is fancy.
We gotta make a pit stop for some chow, and that's it. We'll talk at you later, there, Jer Bear. Welcome to Deer Camp.
Howdy ho! Howdy ho, everybody!
Welcome to the show, Nomads. November 22nd. As you can tell by our fancy decor, that it is firearm season up here in the state of Michigan. You got the old orange, cloth on our skulls.
Fret you not.
We are going to go into the woods and see what we see, because it is as if you had a rock and roll band and you wanted to whip it out. It's a free-for-all here in Nomadlands, Saskatchewan, Canada.
That's what we're hunting this time.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan. What do they got? Big
coyotes.
Yeah, everything. They got it all.
But you never know what to expect when you come out here for firearm season in Michigan. You know, people tout off about it all the time. They're like, with 650,000 licenses are sold in the state of Michigan. Imagine if those 650,000 people decided to revolt against the government. I shouldn't say that, but that all being said, 650,000 people buying hunting licenses, that's a lot of trees to be backed up against in the state of Michigan.
Is there something you know I don't know? Is there going to be a revolt? Is there...
Well, these things could happen.
I know what happened in the bathroom when we got there was revolting, but I don't know anything about me.
So we hope our tree stands are there. Get out there, maybe the tree stand ain't even there because somebody else come along and they wanted to hunt that spot and they said somebody's not going to hunt here.
So literally what?
Guess what, man? We all got to share the land, so let's just share it.
I'm just sitting on a chair against the back of my
He's
back
got it
against
made.
a tree. Do I have to?
Guess what there, Nomadians? We ran into our friendly neighborhood conservation officer and
10 minutes into the...
Yeah, we're not even out of the truck yet, but hey.
But hey, you know what?
We appreciate those guys.
We like them.
Yep.
I'm good with that. We don't break the rules, buy our licenses. I mean, I'd agree with everything that the state of Michigan is doing, but you know what? Yep. These guys driving around or walking around in the woods, hey, you're doing your job. That's glad to see you.
They keep it legal out here for us, so love when I see these guys out here because then you know the people that that are violating, they're getting nervous.
Yep.
Doesn't bother me none in the least bit. It didn't harass us.
As a matter of fact, I started stopping, and I think I got him to stop. He probably would have drove right past us.
Yep.
So, no, I wanted to talk to him. I'm like, hey, we're by the apartment complex.
Oh.
Is this where it's at?
Nope, that's, I think that might be private land back there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, you know what? You guys, be safe out there. Everybody's on the good side. So.
We're looking. Now, this is where the camp was, I thought. Maybe not. I don't know. Now we're looking to see if this other camp is out here, so we'll see.
Around the bend.
Yeah, that's right. It's around the bend.
This is where we saw the coyote running down the road.
Right down the middle of the road, in front of God and everybody.
Yep.
This must be the one he was talking about, but
these guys have been here since
Christ was a corporal.
Yep. Back in the day.
Everybody's coming up tonight, man. Everybody's coming up tonight.
Yep. Everybody's snuggled in their fart sacks, trying to stay warm.
Yep. Well, there's that load. Well, we don't have any cars back here. We're hunting, so we might be maybe in luck, but today's only Friday. We got Saturday and Sunday. I'm thinking Monday and Tuesday are going to be better days with less people out here, but I am rolling up onto my spot, and I guess it's my time to get out of the truck and go get into my tree stand. So wish me luck, Gray Bear.
I spooked up 2 or 3 on the way back. They were pretty much underneath Jer Bear's stand. What are you gonna do? If it would have been in the dark, I would have never seen him. But I saw him. so I'm up in my stand now. I'm hoping they might circle around. Let's see how lucky we get.
So I literally cut in the woods like right here, and they must have been sitting right in these slashings. Because I saw 2 flags, 3 flags, maybe 3, maybe only 2, and they actually went running that way, which I'm guessing they say that way. My compass says that way is north. So anyways, they boogied off that way, and they stopped at one point because I started moving at a slow stalk, and they didn't go any further. But then I moved up a little bit further, and then they jumped again. And I'm like, okay, well, getting my tree stand. They ran right underneath Jeremy's tree stand.
Of course they did.
So I went and got mine, thinking they'd circle back and maybe come around that opening there, but nothing.
They never circled back.
No. Hoping you got.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You got that bobcat on camera, like, so that'd be awful cool.
I go, that's not a dog. What? Yeah. I go, that's not like, it's not a coyote. That's a cat. That is walking like a cat. So I couldn't see. I turned the camera on. I put it in the direction. It come down the 2-track, and then it smelled something, and it was like, what's going on? And it turned around and it started creeping. Like back. At first it was like, I'm going down this way, and then it started creeping back, and then it went into the swamp. Like something must have crossed, and it was following it into this. It was hunting. It was on hunt.
It's on the hunt.
So I'm anxious to see to download it and see what we got.
Okay, that's day number 1. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Quiet.
I want to welcome all you Nomadians to the 2019 Firearm Deer Camp with the Nomad Outdoors TV, also known as NOTV. This is going to be our first weekend up.
How do I look?
How does he look? He looks dapper.
I look good. I look good enough for television.
CBWFKY. You guys figure that one out and comment below. CBWFKY.
I'm a USC.
And here we go.
For all you old. mic is in there. And in there is where that deer's blowing at him. I think he's pinned down. He saw a doe. And then he was telling me about it on the radio, and then he said, oh, there's another one, I gotta go. So now all I hear is this deer blowing at him. Like that. And I'm guessing he's just sitting right where he's at. It is Saturday, and we're just coming out scouting for a place to put up a tree stand. And following runs. And then all of a sudden he says, there's a doe, and there's another one. So I've been waiting for the shotgun to go off. But the only thing I'm hearing is that deer blowing at him. And it's probably blown about 20 times. So, just so you know what's going on.
Yeah. Dude, they're like right on top of me. You wait till you see this camera footage. She's like, she was stalking me. Yeah. She can't tell what I am, so she's lowing to try and get me to move. It's a decent sized doe. So it's a good sized doe with a yearling and a good sized yearling. Plus the one that ran over me. That was a smaller one, yes. Yeah, basically all I did was squat it down. I haven't. Yeah. Yep, she was out in front of me. But they both of them moved on though. So, no, I mean, I think maybe off out behind the pines, but I can't see her anymore. But I think she went further in. Yeah. No. So, if you want to sit there, I can walk back and see if I can spook them. But I think, I don't know, they could go either way. So I'm going to walk straight back and see if I can bump them to see if they'll swing around towards you, because that's the direction they want to go. It looks like they want to cross the road. So I'm going to walk in and see if I can move them around, see if they come across the road. So just don't shoot my way, but shoot. So where I went in, I crossed over that, jumped over that little swampy area, walked in, I'm not talking, maybe 30 yards, and I was looking at my phone, I wanted to mark it, and I marked it as the swamp spot, so when you look at the thing.
Should have marked it as the doe. Should have marked it as the doe wind, the doe blower spot.
So, I'm looking at my phone, and I hear, like, I thought a big chunk of snow hit the ground. And I was like, God dang it! It was like literally running right at me. And I'm like, what the? And you know where it turned? So, let me see. You stand still. That's where it turned in comparison to me. And it was running straight at me. Stopped. Dead stopped. Turned sideways. And just hopped off.
What do I do?
Didn't go tearing ass off, just kind of hopped off.
That was a young,
yeah. So I thought, well, that was kind of intense.
That was cool.
Then I tried calling you on the radio, and I'm standing there, and I look back into the woods. There's two more back there, and they were just hanging out. And then finally, the one big doe, came out from behind the pines, and she's like, "All right, I had enough. Whatever that is,
it ain't good.
Step it out, buddy. What do you got? What do you got for me?"
Bring it on.
So that's when all the snorting and wheezing and all that stuff went crazy. And I got it. Hopefully it's all on video.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was listening. I'm like,
and she wasn't smelling me. She wanted to get me to move. She didn't know what the hell I was. She was stomping the ground, and that wasn't working.
The wind goes this way here.
Yeah, so the wind was in my face.
Right, yep.
So she's like, she couldn't figure me out, and she's trying to intimidate me with that snort. And I'm trying to hold the camera up, my arms like getting tired, I'm trying to move slow, and I'm thinking to myself, I go, and me without a dope permit. And Keith's got the dope permit. Oh well. But this is a good spot.
You've been dragging out a deer right now.
Yeah. I had all 3 of them I could get on target. But you notice what I had to do to my backpack?
You're half slung, buddy.
Yeah, you know why?
Your strap broke.
No. When I go to shoulder my gun, it hits the buckle and pushes my gun out another inch and a half almost.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to get it locked into my shoulder, into the pocket, because that's where the buckle is from my backpack. Lesson learned there, Nomads.
That's good.
We'll talk to y'all later. We're going to talk top secret stuff now. I can't tell you guys. We'd have to kill you. Well, we just spent the last 12 hours assembling this ladder stand. Had another pickup truck come down here and ask us, WTF are you fellers doing? And we're like, we're hunting back here. And they're like, we're going to hunt too. And we're like, probably not going to get past that mud hole. And they were like, well, maybe we will. And we were like, yeah, go ahead, we'll watch. And they didn't. But I think they moved back that way, which is where I'm hunting. So I applaud you hunters that are out there that somehow find a way that there's no other hunters by you. I don't know how it works out, but that's public land hunting, and a lot of people out there in the social media will be like, public land hunt all the time and I shoot monster deer. And I'm like, tell me where you're hunting, because I'm going to come hunt right next to you. Because we always just find other hunters.
So I got a new spot, and this is what I'm looking at. There's a bedding area off to my right, and some swamp, and a hiding area. And if you look down here, there might be a couple of runs going through the woods. So hopefully I got the scent anchor out with some doe estrus mags on it. And hopefully something will catch wind of that. Maybe these bucks are still chasing. Let's hope.
So I'm quietly sitting at my stand at 4:30, and legal hunting time ends at 5:30, and I see a big ball of orange coming down to my right, and they're carrying a pop-up blind. Then they start kicking up the ground, and I'm like, really? You're 100 yards from me. Of course, I'm sitting in a stand, in a tree stand, so he maybe doesn't see me, but I whistle. Give him the heads up that, hey, somebody's over here. Now you see why we call us Nomad Outdoors. We gotta keep moving, trucking on down the road. Keep on trucking. It's frustrating. Anyways, they buggered off. They're back behind me, probably, maybe 200 yards behind me, breaking branches, setting up their ground blind. I'm like, dudes, it's like, you got an hour left to hunt. We've been out here all day. Yeah. It's frustrating. It's really a crapshoot. We're just gonna sit out here and I'm gonna put up a chair right on the 2-track. See if something walks by. Wave to people as they come by. I'll show you where the guys were at. Not that it's gonna make much of a difference, but back there. But apparently, now that it's gun season, it's no holes barred, man. Just frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I probably ain't gonna see nothing unless they kick something up, which is what I was hoping for, but man, I think they moved everything